On August 20th, 1966, a man was flying a kite on Vintem Hill in Niterói, Brazil, when he stumbled upon the bodies of two young men partially covered in grass and leaves. The men were wearing formal suits, waterproof coats, and each had a pair of homemade lead glasses covering their eyes. Police found an empty water bottle, a receipt for the bottle, two small wet towels, and a notebook nearby the bodies. Besides work notes, the notebook mysteriously read, 1630, be at the determined place. 1830, swallow capsules. After effect, protect metals, wait for signal. In Portuguese. There were no signs of trauma or any evidence of struggle. No autopsy or toxicology report was ever performed because the coroner's office was too busy, leaving the internal organs of the victims to become too decomposed for reliable testing. The men were identified as Manuel Pereira da Cruz and Miguel Jose Viana. They were two electrical technicians from Campos dos Goitacazes. Friends and family told police that the two left town 3 days earlier on August 17th to go buy work supplies and possibly a car, saying they would only be gone for the afternoon. Instead, the men rode a bus 110 miles to Niterói, allegedly with the money to purchase all that they needed. When they arrived, they bought waterproof coats at a local shop and then one bottle of water from a local bar. The bartender later told police that the men were very nervous and constantly checking their watches. Police believed this occurred right before they left for the hillside, and the men were never seen alive again. Over 50 years later, the mystery remains unsolved and has led to many outlandish theories and possible explanations to what may have happened. The men could have simply committed suicide together. Others believe the men were misled and killed for their work supply money. The two may have been attempting a secret deal involving radioactive materials or other illegal substances that led to their deaths. Others propose that they may have been time travelers or were abducted by aliens because of the many UFO reports in the area before and after their deaths. People close to the men suggest that they were a part of a group of known scientific spiritualists in Brazil. Books relating to spiritualism and material used to make the lead glasses were found in their homes. 4 years prior, another electronic technician had been found wearing a similar lead mask on a hilltop nearby Vintem Hill. Friends told police that they had built a device which exploded in their backyard 2 months prior to their deaths. It is thought that the men were attempting to use the device to contact Mars in order to pursue their spiritual interests. The Skeptoid podcast theorized that men may have overdosed on drugs while waiting to witness an explosion that would trigger a spiritual experience based on the items found in their homes and the underground spiritualist movement happening at the time in Brazil. No one knows what the capsules were or the signal the men were waiting on. However, the receipt with the water bottle suggests that the men were planning to return it and get their money back, signifying that whatever they had planned didn't involve them dying on the hilltop. Let us know in the comments below what your theories are about what happened to these unfortunate men. Thanks for watching, strangers. Be sure to subscribe to our channel if you haven't already done so. We release more strange content every Wednesday. Also, check out our video description for additional reading and our sources for this video. Until next time, stay strange.